race car. Hope you guys are having a great day. Today is going to be awesome. It's a little bit unusual. I'm a little more excited than I usually am because we're installing a brand new exhaust onto my Lamborghini. This, of course, being my 2003 Lamborghini Murcielago. It was screen used in Fate of the Furious, and we're taking it apart to restore it and make it sound really good and perform really good and drive really well. And one of the key components of that transformation is taking out this exhaust system. And a lot of you are looking at this exhaust system and saying, hey, this is a straight pipe system on a Lamborghini V12. It should sound great. Wrong. So before I go into what makes this entire system so unique and what we're changing, I wanted to go over a little bit of Exhaust 101. I'm looking in the camera and this looks a lot like a Chris Fix video. Hey guys, Chris Fix here, and today I'm going to show you how to work on your very own Lamborghini V12 using nothing but your bare hands. All right, that wasn't very good. So this is the engine. It's a 6.2 liter V12 and it makes a lot of noise and a lot of power. Now, a byproduct of making power in an engine, in a internal combustion engine, is exhaust. That exhaust, that spent gas, has to go somewhere. So it goes into the exhaust manifold down here. Not sure if you guys can see it, but that goes into usually a catalytic converter. What a catalytic converter does is it converts a lot of that emissions gas into something more friendly for the environment. This car does not have catalytic converters. They were taken off for the filming of the movie. Now, on a lot of cars, and this car included, it has primary and secondary catalytic converters. And as you might be able to tell, the secondary catalytic converters are also removed. So the catalytic converter would be right here, and it's like a big tube and it has a bunch of rare earth metals in it. And then that goes into another big tube that has a bunch of rare earth metals, and those heat up and it burns off those harmful chemicals. Now, this has just been replaced by a tube. And as you can see, it crosses over from the passenger side to the driver's side, and it does so also on the driver's side to the passenger side. No idea why it does that, it just does. So then it goes onto this tube. That is the muffler section, but the muffler has been demuffled. There's no muffler here. So when we talk about straight pipes, this is exactly what we mean. There's no cats, no mufflers, no resonators, nothing to muffle the sound or hinder flow in any way whatsoever. So this goes from the driver's side back to the passenger side, and then it goes down into a 1 to 2 collector, and then a 2 to 1 collector. So it goes into 2 pipes and then 1 pipe, and it doesn't make any sense. But what's interesting about this system and why it doesn't really sound all that great, in my opinion, is the fact that, well, it doesn't meet anywhere in the middle. According to this system, this is basically 2 inline 6 engines mated at the crank, and never shall the 2 meet. It's not a very good system if you want maximal flow, if you want the car to sound more uniform, and if you want the car to sound more exotic. All right, let's take a look at the treasures that we pulled off of this car. So this is the tailpipe section. This is actually stock. So you can see it goes from 1 into 2 into 1 into these cannons right here. And I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep this stock. I do like the LP640 single exit style a lot more than this, but since I'm trying to keep this as close to the movie as I can, maybe I'll leave these on and just kind of polish them up or ceramic coat them or something. But this is not what we're changing. We're actually putting this back on later today. What we're changing is this. So now you can see what this is and what this isn't. It's just 2 bent pipes and they don't meet anywhere. And this is a Quicksilver exhaust. There's a Quicksilver muffler delete, and I think this was like a few grand. It's probably not a few grand anymore. So I have no idea why the movie studio put this on, but maybe they just wanted to hear the car. Maybe it was just easier to do that. But we're replacing this with what's in this box right here. And I'm super excited about that because my friends from VelocityAP sent me this. Da, 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 da. Woo! So this is their muffler delete, and it looks a lot better than this hot mess. Now, the one thing I noticed right off the bat is the branding here, VelocityAP. It has the date on it, and it says produced for Freddie Hernandez. That's me, if you guys didn't know. Put this box on the ground. All right, so VelocityAP doesn't just do stuff for Lamborghinis. They do stuff for Lamborghinis, Ferraris, Maseratis, Bentleys, Aston Martin, Mercedes, basically any luxury or exotic car manufacturer. They make the best parts. This is entirely handmade. They have a jig. This was hand cut, handmade, TIG welded. They asked me if I wanted it dirty or clean. That's a welding term, meaning that the welds are a little bit dirtier. They didn't clean them off, so you can see this cool rainbow effect. I kind of like the rainbow effect, even though I am going to be ceramic coating these guys. So when other manufacturers of aftermarket products charge anywhere between 10 and 20 grand for Lamborghini and Ferrari parts, VelocityAP doesn't do that. This was a fraction of that, and I will link to them in the description below. They have legitimate race components. They have their parts on factory race teams, and that's really awesome. They have amazing quality and fitment. I can't imagine that this is going to have any issues bolting up to the car. So when you take a look at the old versus the new, you'll see that there's a 180-degree crossover pipe right here in the middle, and this is very similar to my baller pipe, the one that I had made on my Lamborghini Gallardo, and that had a really nice tone to it. In addition, this provides a lot of weight savings over not only the stock system is like 60-something pounds. It's this huge muffler box that I fortunately do not have, but this is heavier than this, and you can see that it has a lot lighter components right here for the mounting hardware, and it's made with stainless steel. This looks like it might be mild steel. There is a little bit of rusting and corrosion on here. So this is gonna go in the garbage or somewhere else, or I'm gonna sell it, and this is gonna go back on the car. So let's get that done right now.
Details will be given about what to do, when to do it, and how.
right, guys, we are done, and the car's not here. I put it outside. It's outside. I didn't push it out there. I did start it up, but I didn't rev it so you guys can hear the full volume of this new system. And also, Andrew's just standing there for some reason. I wanted to show you guys what we did, and it looks freaking fantastic. Also, check out this awesome orange color on this Lamborghini. I mean, I don't really see it out in the sunlight too often, but this is a very, very orange car. Would you say it's a very orange car?
Not as orange as my beard, but it's getting there.
So here's what we did, and it looks it looks amazing, especially with the branding here. Love that. Thanks to VelocityAP. And take a look at this. So this is the baller pipe. This is the baller pipe version 2.0 on my Lambo version 2.0. So now the exhaust goes from the headers all the way back to a straight pipe section, and it goes across here. It loops around, merges with the second pipe over here, goes down here, and then out into the world to sing the song of its people. Okay, so we got a little bit of heat into the engine. It's at operating temperature, and I'm just gonna give it a little bit of a rev just to hear if it has a little bit more of a high-pitched sound. It's a lot of noise, but it definitely sounds better than the divorced pipes that we had before. So let's give it a little more. All right, this is the exact way to drive your very expensive Lamborghini. The seating position is a little odd, but I have really good visibility right here. So it's pretty easy, actually. Quite comfortable. We do a road trip in this. This sounds like a race car. All right, guys, I'm so happy with how that turned out. This thing sounds amazing. And it's all thanks to that VelocityAP exhaust. Shout out to them. And all their stuff will be in the description below. Definitely check them out. If you have any sort of car that has any sort of performance in mind, they definitely have something for your car. But until next time, this is me reminding you guys that on cars like this that now have a very Fast and Furious exhaust system that looks amazing and sounds amazing, you guys need to wrench every day.